Hi and welcome. My name's Johnny Fergan. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today is about how we are in the midst of a society collapse as we know it. Yes, you've heard it. And today, in this short video, I'll explain exactly what I'm talking about, and more than that, I'll explain why. But before we start, I'd like to mention our program that will change your life dramatically. How to be a man, which your father never taught you. In our program, that it took me 12 years to construct, and 1 year filming, we talk about manhood. What is a man? Goals and purpose. Women and relationships. Sex, media, manipulation and indoctrination via the movies. Health, food and exercise, and why it's so important to your mindset. Money, wealth, how to save, and rules how to become rich. Value, what is value and why it's so important. How to overcome the biggest phenomena in our generation. How to overcome depression and fear. And last but not least, happiness and fulfillment. So today, I'm going to talk about a topic that you'll not hear on mainstream media. Why we are in the midst of a societal collapse. Our society is constructed on law and order. It's constructed on accountability and responsibility, reward and punishment. Law and order, there's a breakdown in law and order, I don't have to tell you. Accountability and responsibility. Today, more than ever before, we have got more and more people not accountable and not responsible, and they blame everything on everybody else, and they are the victim. And we all know what happens to victims. They get into depression. Add to that, we have now a situation where punishment and reward. People are not punished for bad things they are doing, and there is not sufficient reward in society to excel and achieve things. And therefore, we are in a societal collapse as we know it. Some of you may laugh at this video, but I can promise you, not in 50 years, not in 30, just in less than 5 to 10 years, a lot of the words that I'm saying now will come into fruition. People that don't understand being accountable and responsible for their actions will bring them into depression. And a lot of people today are depressed because majority of people will always blame him or her or whatever. After that, breakdown in law and order. Today, there is massive corruption throughout government departments. I'm not going to go into every detail, but we all know some cases like that. Some of us more and some of us less. And the moment you've got a breakdown in law and order, we all know that people gravitate towards their own, and we've got the biggest phenomena where the West is focusing on individuality rather than community. And all people, regardless of race, religion, need a sense of community. The problem is today, so many people are living alone. They may have a lot of money, but they're depressed. I know a fellow in Sydney that his father was worth $150 million and still committed suicide. I will not mention his name because I know him personally. But if anybody would like, they can Google some of these things and they'll see how many rich people have committed suicide all over the world, not only in Australia, in the last 10, 15 years. Why? Because we need a sense of community. We are social human beings and we need a sense of belonging. You can have $1 billion, but if you don't feel you belong, and when shit hits the fan, push comes to shove or whatever, you need to know there are some people there that will help you. In my case, I had my brother help me, Barry Elbaz, and my great friend Isaac Solomon. And I blessed them individually because when push came to shove, these men bailed me out. I will always be thankful to them. Even if years pass later, I will always remember what they've done for me. But back to our topic. We are now in the midst of a societal collapse. It's happening slowly. And mainstream media are not talking about this. One of the reasons I'm doing this video, so you can say to yourself, yes, exactly that. When you have no accountability and no responsibility for your actions, you're going to get depressed, and that's what the pharmaceutical companies want you to do. There is no money in healthy people. There's a huge amount of money in sick people because they are second, they are third, they are repeat customers again and again and again. And usually the situations doesn't get better, it gets worse. So you've got no accountability, not responsibility, the victim scenario, not adequate punishment for things that people do, and add to that, not enough reward for people that excel and do things, and corruption across the board. All of us, including me, know some corruption. Now, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody individually, but we all know that. And we are in the midst of a societal collapse. So what is the solution? I don't have all the solutions, and I will not profess to know all the solutions. And one thing I will tell you, if you don't save yourself, and you become accountable and responsible, and you don't take action in your life, you will slowly get depressed, feel inadequate, watching mainstream media and what Kim Kardashian said, or he said, or whatever. And we all know that's not going to get you anywhere. And then slowly but surely, you know the truth, you drift slowly into depression, and you want to scream. And we've all got a breaking point, and I'm no exception to this rule. What is the solution? Everybody's got a different solution. But accountability and responsibility, and stay away from mainstream media, because most of the stuff on mainstream media are pure indoctrination, and totally, most of them are lies. And this is where I come to my program, that I want to change your life. And I worked on this for 12 years. I put my heart and soul and sweat and tears in this program. How to be a man, what your father never taught you. I talk about manhood, what is a man, goals and purpose. I talk about women, relationships and relationship with other men. I talk about the media, manipulation and indoctrination via the movies. Health, food and exercise, money, wealth, rules how to become wealthy, value, what is value and why it's so important, how to overcome depression and fear, and then last but not least, happiness and fulfillment. $99, 30-day money back guarantee. This will change your life drastically. I will not say overnight, but I promise you, try for 30 days and you will see massive changes in your life. What have you got to lose? Nothing. If you don't try, you'll never know. Those that talk and talk and talk never achieve nothing. The difference between I could have and I should have is action. Act today and change your life today, so you won't regret it tomorrow. Because if you say tomorrow, we all know you're not going to do it. But that's because that's what most people say they'll do and they never do it. How many times you met people that said they're going to stop smoking tomorrow or stop drinking tomorrow, and we all know they're never done. Change starts today now. Be a man, be a woman, do it today so your life can be better and you can be the man or woman that you want to be. Thank you very much for listening. Look us up on www.alltotalcoaching.com. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? Or are you going to just do the same thing again and again, expecting a different result? Thank you very much. Email us if you'd like, and john@sosdanny.com. Thank you very much for listening.